Like what?
Okay, so I've almost drowned a lot. One time I was banana boating in Mexico, and we were all hanging out on this banana, and I'm like with my family, and I had won earlier in a bingo game. I had won a snorkel set, so I had like a snorkel on, and there was a bump, and I flew off the banana boat, like went forward in front of it, and I hit. Like, there's a rope connecting us to the boat, and in the middle of the rope is, like, a big metal, like, clamp lock. Yeah. And I flew forward and hit that with my head, and then, like, my goggles somehow got wrapped around the rope, so I got dragged behind the boat, underneath the banana boat, like, stuck underwater.
That's like some Final Destination.
Yeah.
Like,
oh my god.
Yeah, they only found me because I kept driving around, and finally I, like, jerked it out from under, and my uncle picked me up, and I had literally, like, a baseball-sized welt on my forehead.
Did you get a concussion?
Probably.
Wow.
That's a horrible way to die.
That's terrible. I understand why now you like want to see it coming.
Yeah.
I also understand now why whenever I have a banana, you're like, ah!
I feel like if someone had a mouthful of like ground beef and then sneezed onto rice, that's what it looks like.
SpongeBob is my poop, dude. I don't want to be mean. I really don't. But honestly, this looks like baby vomit to me. This looks exactly like baby vomit. Dude, because I used to watch Family Guy when it was still Adult Swim, and it would go from Cartoon Network to Adult Swim, and before it went, it would say like TV 13, like any adults in the room like know that your kids might have to leave. So I would always leave the room because I didn't want to feel guilty.
Aww.
So like I would leave for the 15 seconds that that message displayed, and then I would walk back. Like, oh, I didn't know it was for me.
That's
like,
how you knew
I didn't know.
That's how you knew you were too young and stupid to be watching Adult Swim. Like, real talk, man. You left when your TV told you to leave. Are you kidding me?
Last one! Would you rather have an itch you can't get rid of for a year or have hiccups for a year? I think hiccups are cute and funny, so hiccups.
You would have to be drinking water for like seconds, like.
I'd
that's so cute.
I'd rather have an itch because, like, I wouldn't be able to get this job if I had a hiccup every, like,
That's
it's just
true for our job's sake.
I only get hiccups when I eat bread.
You're a duck. That's why you don't feed bread to ducks, dude. Because they get too much gas in their stomach. It depends where the itch is, because probably the most uncomfortable itch would be if it was directly on your butthole. For an entire year, like just your actual butthole was itchy. Then I would choose hiccups. But every other scenario, I would choose itch.
Unless you're having butt hiccups.
Your butt sucks a little bit in and then more out.
Pooping is like an 80s printer, like it goes in and then back out.
Yeah, I'd secretly watch SpongeBob, but like if I was really going to watch something, my favorite thing when I was younger was watching Robot Chicken.
Oh,
that's what I watched. That is not for kids, but I loved that show.
If you're a kid, watch it.
Yeah.
Google it.
Watch that show.
And then Google big dick.
Jesus.
Alright, go ahead. You want to ask the question?
Yeah.
Okay.
Keith, did Michael Jackson do it? In my mouth.
Stop it. Get some help.
We don't know where we are.
Exactly.
We believe this Smosh studio is somewhere in the middle of the Savannah Desert. Savannah Desert. It's we don't even know where that is.
Yeah.
That's not a
so
real
there's
desert.
there's like zebras and cactus?
No, it's just a bitch I knew in 2nd grade.
She was dry.
Oh my god! That got so much worse.
I called the police recently.
I heard.
Yeah. So I was driving on the freeway, okay? And next to me and we're in traffic, so I see this car a lot. Next to me is a car driving, and it's full, and there's like 2 people, both of them look like 50. a guy driving, and then what looks like his wife in the passenger seat, and I see on their window, like written with someone's finger on it, is "Help me." And I looked over and I saw "Help me," and it was like on the top of the window. So imagine when you're trying to block the sun, you flip that thing over to block the sun. So it was blocking specifically where it was written. Okay, so I'm thinking, oh, she wrote it and she's trying to hide it from the guy who's kidnapping her and her family, right? She wrote "Help me." I gotta do something. Like, I didn't know. I tried to call Keith. I tried to be like, Keith, do I call the police? He did not pick up. So finally,
Really?
you did not pick up.
Oh,
this was like 2 days ago.
You had a chance to be a
I just stepped
contender.
in for a second because
Yeah.
I would tell you. I'm gonna step in for a second because if I would have known you were calling for that, I would have told you not to call the
I
police.
know. That's why I called you, because I was like, I need to call the police, and then I was like, I'm gonna make an issue. I should call Keith. He'll calm me down. He did not.
Dude, no. Okay, so like, did you call the police?
I called the police.
And everything was okay, right?
No, they couldn't find the car. I had the license plate. I had everything.
Oh my
I was driving
God.
next to it, and I was on the phone with a police officer. Like, so I had the operator, and then she was on the phone with the CHP officer, and I could see him. He was looking for the car, and I was looking for the car, so we were both on the freeway. And I had to like try to give him. I was like, okay, we're passing this exit. 2 cars to the left in the number 1 lane is the Honda Accord, like license plate number. It was so scary, and I felt like I was gonna be in trouble.
Did the family inside look
I
scared?
don't know. I had to merge. I had to get.
Oh my god!
See what I'm saying? No.
Oh my god!
No, no one does that.
I don't know. I had to
out.
burn.
I was
Oh
on the
my
phone.
god.
Oh my god, that's like you being like in a
No,
gas station and then there's a robbery happening and you have a chance to save everyone and be like, I can't, my Uber's here.